All right. Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Himani Joshi from DBMCI MDS Experts. I am the academic director and the maxillofacial surgery guru. And today I have with me our very star, Dr. Hassan. Dr. Hassan is a graduate. He's done his BDS from Kothiwal Dental College, Moradabad. And in 2022 January, Dr. Hassan has finished his internship. Since that time, he has been working really hard, and today he is with us with an All India rank of 585 in NEET and an INI May rank of 33. So, first of all, heartiest congratulations, Dr. Hassan, for having this beautiful rank.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such lovely introduction, ma'am.
And we
Thank you.
also have with him Dr. Hassan's mother, who is an equal contribution or maybe slightly more in his success. And Auntie, you're welcome in this session.
See something. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, आज Mother's Day पे Hassan has given a very beautiful gift to his mother for being the one of her proud sons and making her, उनकी छाती चौड़ी हो गई है खुशी से when I was talking with the mother a minute back. And आंटी आपको क्या लगता है मतलब कैसे इसने अपनी जर्नी कुछ बताइए इसकी जर्नी के बारे में कि कैसे इसने प्रिपेयर किया और क्या सही किया आपके हिसाब से जिससे ये रिजल्ट इसका आया है.
ये हसन ने बहुत मेहनत की है, बिल्कुल अपनी लाइफ को बिल्कुल दुनिया से हटा दिया था. क्या नाम है वो क्या नाम है मोबाइल बिल्कुल यूज नहीं करते थे ये बिल्कुल. और इन्होंने बहुत मेहनत की है, कोई फंक्शन नहीं घर का अटेंड किया है, सिर्फ पढ़ाई में ये लगे रहते थे. और आज मुझे बहुत प्राउड हो रहा है अपने बेटे के ऊपर. मेरा बेटा कामयाब हुआ है और आगे इंशाल्लाह और कामयाब होगा वो.
बिल्कुल आंटी, ये एम्स की सीढ़ियों तक तो पहुंच गया है. वहां पर we are very sure that at the rank of 33, Dr. Hassan will definitely get a junior residency. Now, whether he gets an acad or a non-acad post is still awaited, depending on the matrix that we get. He's a general category student, so he'll have to wait a little bit to see. But definitely, ये aims तक पहुंच गए हैं. And so, Hassan, just let me ask you that how was your journey in BDS? Your first to final BDS, how was your journey?
Ma'am, as I have told you earlier, I'm a very average student during my BDS. In first year, in fact, I had a supply in dental anatomy and histology, ma'am. After that, ma'am, see, first of all, ma'am, I am not interested such a person who always wanted to become a dentist. I am more so in the I always wanted to become a very big surgeon or a very swanky surgeon, but somehow my marks was not settled that I was not able to get MBBS, ma'am. So I had to take BDS. So initially, ma'am, and the first year, second year was not very keen of becoming a dentist. But then too, when I realized, ma'am, when I see how the things are going on, when I visited, especially when I visited all the departments of the dentistry, 9 departments, and I came to see that dentistry is not what I think. Dentistry is something other. At present era, dentistry is moving much beyond my expectations, ma'am. Then from third year onwards, I started becoming serious. But then too, ma'am, I am not I'm a topper of my batch or something like that. I'm not a gold medalist. But from third year, I started studying, ma'am. I have started solving MCQs more. So I have started giving my preparation shape. I have started the MCQ mode of preparation. I have shifted my preparation, my study to the MCQ mode. I am more into the objective mode. That's how it went on in the final year. At the final year, ma'am, I got the opportunity to top my batch. I'm the topper of my batch in the final year, ma'am. So from the final year, the things started stabilizing.
So basically, this is a very, very common story that Dr. Hassan is telling with us. So many toppers who always wanted to do MBBS and become a surgeon, or become a cardio surgeon, become a neurosurgeon, including me, landed up with dentistry. And the first year just went away thinking that where am I? Why am I here? And all of that. And it is usually the third year when the clinical postings start that we become a little serious about, yes, this is already a specialized branch. And if you do MDS, it becomes a super specialist branch already, and you become serious. In third final year, you are usually doing well in the college. So, in spite of having a supplementary in first year, Dr. Hassan did not get demotivated. He gathered himself. He looked ahead. He moved ahead rather than looking back and being disappointed about what he didn't achieve. He moved ahead and thought about the things that he could achieve, and he's where he is now. So you finished your internship in January 2022, right, Dr. Hassan?
Right.
Did you also prepare during your internship? Did you prepare for your MDS?
I was preparing from my third BDS. As I've told you, not very essentially, but initial steps I've taken in the third year also. From the final year, I became very serious, ma'am. From the final year, I became very serious, but I've not started my full-fledged preparation. Full-fledged preparation, I started, but ma'am, just after the day after my final year examination, the day after my final year examination get over, I started my preparation full-fledged, ma'am. My college is also very supportive to me. My principal, Dr. Swatan Tagawal sir, has also played a very good role in my preparation. He's always very supportive to me. I can study in college anytime I want to study in any posting. I can do anything I want. That's the freedom I had in my college and during my internship. So my college is very supportive to me during my internship days. They have given me the freedom.
What about your friends in the college?
Well, my friends used to say
this is very important because this is very common. Students do get demotivated. They do get कि यार इतने सारे लोग कुछ सही कर रहे हैं और मैं ही कुछ गलत कर रहा हूँ. वो सब बेवकूफ नहीं हो सकते. I can be the fool. So it is very important for you to tell what your friends and what your well-wishers thought and told you during your preparation. Please share with everybody.
Is I'm audible now?
Yes, your network is slightly shaky, but now you are visible and audible. Yes, tell me.
So ma'am, as I'm from a very small private college, so there forget aims, getting a rank in NEET is something. If you are talking to get a, if you are saying that you are aiming for a government seat in college, then itself it's a big dilemma. Everybody starts to pull your leg. That's I am from other planet. People during my internship, my batchmates make me feel like that I am from some other planet. This is used to be the applicable. People used to make fun of me. They used to pass comments on me. This for the aims he's some from. They make me feel like that I am from some other planet. This type of attitude.
Basically, since they can't do it, they also cannot imagine you doing it. Exactly. And they just demotivate you, and maybe not out of intention, but out of practice and out of habit. That okay, this is something beyond our reach. But Dr. Hassan, you have proved it to so many students who are doing their BDS from private colleges and are in their third years and final years that if you dream big, it is definitely you and I who can achieve it. It is not somebody actually from Mars or Venus who has to land on Earth and then crack this exam. It is simple people. It is average students like you and me who can easily just focus. Focus is the main thing. So what motivated you, since you already had a good good NEET rank and you would definitely get some good ranks in NEET, did you still give your INI? What motivated you to give that INI?
Ma'am, there are many reasons, but I will start from the first reason. Actually, ma'am, as I have told you earlier,
your voice is not audible, Dr. Hassan. Your video is hanging.
Ma'am, is it fine? Yeah. So now, as I told you, the day before the NEET examination, I contacted you, and the day before the NEET results, I contacted you and said that I'm getting around 620 marks. So you said, okay, you are a borderline case. You might get a seat, you might not get a seat. You have to see other people's performance. The day after the NEET result came, and I got, I think, around 611 marks and 585 rank. Then you called me the next day, you called me in the morning and said, Hassan, you might get a seat, but the counseling is very far away, and these group bane hi hote hain. When the counseling date will announce, you will get to know. So you focus on you had one INICET examination before that. You focus on that. And I still remember you saying that तेरे जैसे बच्चों का ही नीट में होता है, एम्स में होता है, जो border line cases होते हैं. So ma'am, this is the basically after the NEET examination, I was very confident of getting a seat. So I'm not thinking about the AIMS examination. I'm thinking that I'm through. Now I don't have to write any examination. But that changed my thinking towards the INICET preparation. I always wanted to be in AIMS. That's my dream from the third year. I wanted to be in some very big institution in a very good branch. But somehow, ma'am, through the preparation phase, the space is very difficult. So you want to get somehow or other, you wanted to just get it through, ma'am. But that's how, so ma'am, it's shaped. I always wanted to be in a very good situation.
That's very, very good to know, Hassan, because everybody listens this from the mentors. Very few follow it actually. You didn't just listen to it, but you actually followed it also. You went ahead with your preparation. You followed the tips probably that I must have given you. And by doing the repeat papers and taking the mock tests, and everybody, Dr. Hassan did not leave any test series that was available out there. He gave many, many tests, online tests. He kept giving them. He scored good. He was among the toppers of all the online tests that he kept giving. So that boosted his confidence. That made him realize, yes, I am going in the right path. I will land up somewhere good. And giving tests by running the race again and again and again, he was sure, he was confident. And even after the exam, I think after INI also, you were very confident that you have marked many right answers and so many were repeats. Dr. Hassan had called me up and we couldn't have a talk earlier, but later he did tell me that, ma'am, so many are correct and I'm sure I will land up in a good rank. And he did land up with rank 33. So many people listen to us, but very few follow. And you were one of the very few who followed. And so how many hours a day do you study normally? आंटी कितने घंटे पढ़ते हैं डॉक्टर नॉर्मली जब घर पे होते हैं?
12 से 15 घंटे और भी ज्यादा हो जाता है.
अब आप बताइए.
Ma'am, the one very simple advice I want to give all my juniors or the people who are listening me, who will carry the preparation forward, that during your preparation phase, make study your hobby. All your leisure time and all the things which you enjoy should be cultivated or shifted towards studying. Means studying should give you pleasure. If that is happening, that you are on the right path and you will be selected. You might not get the success in first attempt. It might take some long, but if it is happening, some point of time, sooner or later, you will succeed. But you have to cultivate your habits and all your pleasures into studying. Just whatever time you are getting, except sleeping and eating, that too you have to do. 6 to 8 hours sleep is mandatory, and you have to for the normal functioning of the mind, it is mandatory. And you can donate 1 hour, 1.5 hour daily for eating. You can also donate half an hour or 1 hour for other activities. But except this, remaining part of the 24 hours should go towards studies.
This is exactly what toppers talk like, my dear friends. This is exactly what toppers actually do. 6 to 8 hours of sleep is all that an adult body needs. And every other time, even while eating, Dr. Hassan is talking to his mom and telling him कि temporomandibular joint की जो nerve होती है वो auricular temporal nerve होती है. These are common conversations because he's enjoying the studying. He's enjoying his studies, and he's fetching enjoyment from whatever subject he is reading. This is one of the very big qualities of a topper, which is why every day in our motivation sessions, in the morning mentorship sessions, we tell you happy learning. Happy learning means you should enjoy what you're reading. It should not be forced upon you. You have chosen this year as a drop. You have chosen this path and you should be happy. Even the journey should be a happy one and not just the result. Only if the journey is happy, like what Dr. Hassan has had, will the results be a happy ending. That's a very, very important thing that you have told to your juniors, Dr. Hassan. One more thing that students usually ask the toppers is, how many times have you revised the whole full course? How many times did you finish the subjects and how many times?
Ma'am, honestly speaking, I cannot count, ma'am. Pearls I have done many a times. I have not counted, ma'am. But minimum, ma'am, minimum for because in exams your lot of cortisol hormone is released. You're very tense. Your anxiety level and everything is on. So, ma'am, one thing which I will told to my one thing which I would like to advise my students that in exam it's a misconception. You cannot use your brain. You have to answer most of the questions through spinal cord level. If you can answer the questions through spinal cord level, there are probability of getting it correct. Because if
Correct.
you are applying brains or mind in the examination hall, then during this period, a lot of cortisol hormone is released. You are not in a position to, your mind is not in a very stabilized position. It, he or she can answer the questions at that moment correctly. If you are applying your mind in examination hall, there are 50% probability of getting it wrong, there are 50% probability of getting it correct. That's a risk. Even a single question can cost you a seat. So for answering the question to the spinal cord level, you had to do multiple revisions. As much as you can revise, you can use the spinal cord in the examination hall, and that can help you in avoiding negative, that can fetch you high number of attempts, that can fetch you an advantage over your competition.
It's a very, very interesting way of putting the answer, Dr. Hassan. The examples that you have given, it's very, very beautiful for a medical student to put it like that. Thank you for doing that for your juniors. So basically, what he's saying, कि इतना revision कर लो, do it so many times that it is in your subconscious. It is there in your subconscious mind, and you don't have to think about it. The impulse will give you the answer, and the impulse, the impromptu answer is most of the times it is correct. You will not believe that, Dr. Hassan, we usually tell our students that finish your INI paper in 3 revisions. Do a first revision, do a second revision where you're doubtful about few questions. In the first revision, finish everything that you're sure about. And in the third revision, you just mark very few answers that you have to really think and mark. Dr. Hassan, in how much time did you finish all the 3 revisions during your INI?
Ma'am, to be very honest, the first revision I finished in the thing around 30 to 35 minutes. Second revision, it took me around 10 to 15 minutes more. In the 58 minutes, ma'am, as I told you, in the initial 58 minutes of the examination, I had finished my exam. In
So
the
he was
second half,
so confident and so sure of the answers that he was, that it took him 1/3 time. There was 180 minutes for the exam. And around 60 minutes, 58 is just 1/3 of the time that he could actually do the whole paper, because everything was here at the spinal level. Like he said, it was in his subconscious. उसने इतने revisions कर लिए हैं that everything, and the paper is simple. Only the options, only the tricks is what you have to understand. You know the concepts. You will only be understand the examiner's tricks if you have done revisions. So he doesn't even remember how many revisions he has done. So maybe 8, 10, or even more, Dr. Hassan? Even
ma'am,
more?
it's difficult to count, ma'am. It will be more than 10, ma'am. It will be more than 10.
Because we are all average students. Okay, certain students are very intelligent who can remember things fast. Even they need to work hard. Dr. Hassan, like he has said, he has been an average student in school, in college. But when he started working hard, it started giving results. Starting from third year to final year, to his NEET result, to his INI result. So it's a very beautiful journey, Dr. Hassan. And just last question, has DBMCI given you some platform? Has it does it have some role in helping you get to this stage in INI or in NEET?
Ma'am, the role of a coaching center, according to me, is to shape the preparation and give right guidance. As I've told you, ma'am, I was prepared after the NEET examination. My preparation just 2 minutes. Just after the NEET examination and to INICET examination, there's a gap of 2 months. In 2 months, I have not done any miracle or something like that. I have just given the proper shape to my preparation. My preparation was same. I have just done some of the repeats or something like that. I've just channelized my energy in the right direction. I've given the shape of my preparation. So that is the contribution of DBMCI to my preparation, giving the shape and giving the channel to my energy in right direction, and that should be the role of the coaching center. पढ़ना हमें ही है, पर हमारे लिए कोई और नहीं पढ़ सकता. अगर पढ़ सकता तो कोचिंग सेंटर से एग्जाम दे देते, वही सिलेक्ट हो जाते. मगर मैम पढ़ना हमको ही है, किस तरह से पढ़ना है, किस तरह से कार हमको ही चलानी है. ट्रैफिक रूल्स आपको बनाकर देने हैं, आपको कौन सा रोड फॉलो करना है, कौन सा पाथ फॉलो करना है. दिस इज द रोल ऑफ द कोचिंग सेंटर, एंड व्हाट दिस हैज DBMCI हैज डन फॉर मी.
Yes, very good to know. So, in the end, two things, Dr. Hassan. We hope you are giving the November INI again, and we hope to have this interview once again in a much more bigger way. And we wish you all the success. Just last question with your mom here. What is the celebration that you're going to do today? How are you going to celebrate this rank?
Ma'am, we had a plan. I think we are planning for Kashmir. We want to visit Kashmir, ma'am. It's in the cooking, waiting for the INICET result, how it is going. So just after the NEET examination, I've started my preparation from the just after 2 to 3 days after the examination, I've started INICET preparation. So ma'am, I was in the preparation mode from the last 1.5 years. So now we'll have some long trips. It's Kashmir plan.
That's a beautiful, beautiful plan. And your parents will be there with you in the trip.
Yes, ma'am.
Your parents in UK, and very soon, once you are an AIMS JR, very soon you will be taking them to another beautiful trip like this with your first salary. I hope you dedicate a part of it to your parents and take them out somewhere beautiful, just like Kashmir or maybe Europe, with your salary, with a beautiful, almost a lakh a month salary in AIMS, which is equal for a non-ACAD JR and an ACAD JR. So Dr. Hassan will soon be at that level. He will be at the level of 1 lakh rupees per month from the most premier institute in the country.
1,08,000 to be precise.
To be precise, TDS भी कटता है यार, tax भी कटता है.
नहीं, after deduction.
तो बढ़ा है अभी recently. So he has all the maths in place. He knows all the accounts, all the details. And if Dr. Hassan can do it, my friends, all of you can do it. He is a very, very perfect example of hard work, pure hard work. Okay, and one last message that you would want to give to your juniors, Dr. Hassan, one mantra that you would want to give to them.
Ma'am, as I've told you earlier, that just after because in my internship also I prepared very sincerely, ma'am, and I was expecting a very good seat, but somehow happened the exam kept on postponing. These postponements, ma'am, has hurt me a lot. I was in the November examination of 2021, I have also appeared, and I've got a very good rank in that. I think I've got a wrong rank of around 100 something. But I was expecting exam was scheduled in December. I was expecting a very good rank NEET, but exam got postponed to March. Then exam got postponed to May. So since I was preparing continuously, so
burnout ho gaya. Got burnout.
Burnout is the very correct word to use it, ma'am. My preparation gets derailed, ma'am. So last year I had got a rank of around 1,000, which was very far below my expectations, which I was thinking, ma'am. So after that, I get very demotivated, disheartened. So the line I picked, which has raised me, that I have listened from one of the Mughal emperor. There is one Mughal emperor named Babur. Through his life, I picked one line, ma'am. Okay, when he was fighting with some of the invaders, and he was totally surrounded by the enemies, that line he said, "क्या हुआ जो मैदान हार गए? अभी सब कुछ नहीं हारे. क्या नहीं हारे? वो साहस और इच्छा शक्ति जो सर झुकाने और सजदा करने को तैयार नहीं है. Never to surrender, unyield." This is the message which I want to give my children.
That's a very, very motivating and very inspiring line. Even I am inspired, Dr. Hassan. It's a very beautiful message, all you students. You can get in touch with Dr. Hassan. He is a very helping person. Whenever you are in doubt, I'm sure Dr. Hassan would like to reply to all the comments that you can put here in the chat session. Anything you want to ask him about his preparation, he would be happy to help. And I wish you all the best, Dr. Hassan. And we are proud of you. DBMCI is proud of you. And we are there for you for your journey even beyond MDS. And it's still a long road ahead, as you know it. We wish to see you as a JR in AIMS or PGI. and as a senior resident, and maybe in future as an established clinician or a faculty in some of these institutes. A very beautiful journey awaits you. Again, heartiest congratulations to you and your parents. Your mom is cannot stop smiling back there, and she deserves all of it. With the best Mother's Day gift you've given to her, and congratulations once again. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you so much.